Known as one of the most famous singers and musicians in the world, it is no surprise that Lionel Richie's music career remains busy until now, when he has turned 74. Although Lionel Richie admits to having a full and happy life, he still cannot forget the dark milestones of his life, including broken marriages and complicated health problems. Although there was always the intention to keep these negative things hidden, they were eventually leaked. If you don't know about the gloomy events that took place in Lionel Richie's life, don't miss this video. Richie was born into a family with a diverse and storied lineage. As the son of Lionel Brockman, Richie, a U.S. Army systems analyst, and Alberta R. Foster, a dedicated teacher and school principal. This familial background instilled in him a strong sense of discipline, education, and responsibility from an early age. Richie's family heritage was not limited to just his parents. His grandmother, Adelaide Mary Brown, was a pianist who had a deep appreciation for classical music. This connection to the world of music through his grandmother's influence would later play a significant role in Richie's own musical journey. On March 4, 2011, Richie took part in an episode of NBC's Who Do You Think You Are? This genealogy show delved into his family's past, uncovering a surprising and complex history. It was revealed that Richie's maternal great-grandfather was likely the biological son of Morgan Wells Brown, a federal judge and slave owner. This revelation shed light on a challenging and sensitive aspect of his family's history, illustrating the complex interplay of African-American heritage in the United States, where histories of slavery and oppression often intertwine with stories of resilience and strength. Intriguingly, Richie's family history also included a notable figure named J. Lewis Brown. J. Lewis Brown was a prominent and influential individual in the post-Civil War period, serving as the principal organizer and supreme grand archon of the Knights of Wise Men. This fraternal organization was established in Nashville in 1879 and functioned as a fraternal insurance and burial benefit society for black men during a time when such organizations played a crucial role in providing support and assistance to their communities. J. Lewis Brown's leadership in this organization reflects a commitment to the well-being and empowerment of black Americans during a challenging period in the nation's history. Growing up on the Institute's campus provided him with a unique upbringing that was rich in culture and history. His family home, where he spent his formative years, held special significance as it had been gifted to his grandparents by the renowned educator and founder of the Tuskegee Institute, Booker T. Washington. This connection to such an influential figure in African-American history undoubtedly influenced Richie's sense of heritage and purpose. After completing his education at Joliet Township High School, East Campus in Joliet, Illinois, Richie's talents extended beyond the classroom. He distinguished himself as a star tennis player in Joliet, showcasing not only his academic prowess, but also his athletic abilities. Recognizing his talent, he was offered a tennis scholarship to attend Tuskegee Institute. During his time at Tuskegee, Richie's involvement extended beyond the tennis courts. He became a proud member of the marching band known as the Marching Crimson Pipers, where his musical talents began to flourish. This experience marked the beginning of his lifelong connection to music, despite the fact that he initially lacked formal training in reading or writing music. Richie's academic journey at Tuskegee Institute culminated in his graduation with a Bachelor of Science degree in economics, complemented by a minor in accounting. This foundation in economics and accounting would prove valuable as he navigated the complex business side of the music industry in his future career. Interestingly, during his time at Tuskegee, Richie contemplated a different path. He considered studying divinity with the intention of becoming a priest in the Episcopal Church, the denomination in which he had been baptized. However, after careful reflection, he concluded that he wasn't suited for the priesthood and chose to pursue his passion for music instead. This decision marked a pivotal moment in his life and set him on the path to becoming the musical icon we know today. In addition to his academic and musical pursuits, Richie was also actively involved in various fraternities. He became a member of Kappa Kappa Psi, a national honor fraternity for band members, reflecting his dedication to the world of music. Furthermore, he maintained a lifelong commitment to the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity, serving as an active life member. These fraternal connections added depth to Richie's social and professional networks, reinforcing his sense of community and purpose. Richie began to take shape during his time as a student at Tuskegee Institute in the mid-1960s. It was during this period that he embarked on a musical adventure, forming a series of R&B groups as he honed his musical skills and explored his passion for performing. In 1968, a pivotal moment in Richie's career occurred when he joined the Commodores, a band that would ultimately become a significant part of his musical legacy. As a member of the Commodores, Richie served as both a singer and a saxophonist, showcasing his versatile musical talents. The group, which included other talented musicians, embarked on a journey that would lead them to stardom. Their musical journey began with a recording contract signed with Atlantic Records in 1968, which resulted in the release of their debut album. However, it was their subsequent move to Motown Records that truly catapulted the Commodores into the spotlight. Initially, they served as a supporting act for the legendary Jackson 5, earning valuable experience and exposure on the Motown stage. As the Commodores continued to evolve, they established themselves as a popular soul group with a distinctive sound. Their early albums were characterized by a danceable and funky style, with tracks like Machine Gun and Brick House becoming iconic hits that resonated with audiences and defined their energetic stage presence. Over time, Richie's songwriting prowess and vocal talents blossomed, leading to a shift in the Commodores' musical direction. Richie began to compose and sing more romantic and easy-listening ballads, demonstrating his versatility as an artist. Hits like Easy, 3 Times a Lady, Still, and the poignant breakup ballad Sail On showcased his ability to connect with listeners on a deeper emotional level. In 1974, Lionel Richie experienced a pivotal moment in his career when he achieved his first taste of commercial success as a songwriter. The song responsible for this breakthrough was Happy People, which he co-wrote alongside Jeffrey Bowen and Donald Baldwin. Originally, this track was intended to be recorded by Richie's band, the Commodores. However, fate had different plans, and it ended up being recorded by the legendary R&B group, The Temptations. The result? Happy People became a massive hit for The Temptations, topping the R&B charts and earning Lionel Richie his first notable accolade as a songwriter. As the late 1970s rolled around, Richie's songwriting talents became increasingly sought after, leading him to accept songwriting commissions from other prominent artists. One of the most noteworthy collaborations during this period was with the iconic country singer Kenny Rogers. Together, they co-wrote the timeless ballad, Lady. Released in 1980, Lady soared to the pinnacle of the charts, securing the #1 spot and further solidifying Richie's reputation as a prolific songwriter. Not only did Lionel Richie showcase his songwriting prowess, but he also stepped into the realm of music production. In the following year, he produced Kenny Rogers' album titled Share Your Love. This successful partnership between Richie and Rogers extended beyond the music studio, as the two artists developed a strong and enduring friendship that would continue to impact their careers in the years to come. But Richie's influence was not limited to the English-speaking world. In 1981, Latin jazz composer and salsa romantica pioneer La Palabra decided to cover Richie and Rogers' hit, Lady. The Latin rendition of the song gained international acclaim and became a staple at Latin dance clubs, demonstrating the universal appeal of Richie's songwriting. The year 1981 marked yet another milestone in Richie's career as he teamed up with the legendary Diana Ross to record the title theme song for the film Endless Love. This heartfelt duet captivated audiences around the world and soared to the top of the music charts in various countries, including Canada, Brazil, Australia, Japan, New Zealand, and the United States. Endless Love not only became one of Lionel Richie's biggest hits, but also solidified his status as a prominent figure in the Motown music scene. In 1982, Lionel Richie embarked on his solo career with the release of his debut self-titled solo album, Lionel Richie. This pivotal moment in his career marked the beginning of his journey as one of the most successful balladeers of the 1980s. The album was an instant success, featuring 3 hit singles that would become classics in Richie's repertoire. The standout track from the album was Truly, a heartfelt ballad that captured the essence of Richie's signature style, reminiscent of his days with the Commodores. Truly reached the coveted #1 spot on the U.S. charts and solidified Richie's position as a solo artist to watch. Aside from Truly, the album boasted 2 more top 5 hits, You Are and My Love. These songs showcased Richie's ability to craft emotionally resonant ballads that resonated with listeners on a profound level. The album itself achieved remarkable success, peaking at #3 on the music charts and selling over 4 million copies, cementing Richie's status as a formidable force in the music industry. However, Lionel Richie's career was just getting started, and he was about to make an even bigger splash in the music world. In 1983, he released his follow-up album, Can't Slow Down, which would prove to be a game-changer. This album not only exceeded the success of his debut, but also catapulted him into the highest echelons of international superstardom. Can't Slow Down became an instant sensation, selling over twice as many copies as his debut album. The album's immense popularity was reflected in the 2 Grammy Awards it won, including the prestigious Album of the Year award. With this achievement, Lionel Richie firmly established himself as a musical icon of his era. One of the standout tracks from Can't Slow Down was the infectious and upbeat All Night Long. This Caribbean-flavored dance number captured the spirit of celebration and became an anthem of joy and unity. The song's colorful and vibrant music video, produced by former Monkey Michael Nesmith, further elevated its popularity. In 1984, Lionel Richie's music reached a global stage as he had the honor of performing all night long at the closing ceremony of the '83 Olympic Games in Los Angeles. This performance not only showcased his immense talent, but also solidified his status as an international superstar. Lionel Richie continued to solidify his position as a musical superstar, churning out a string of top 10 hits and showcasing his versatility as an artist. In 1984, Richie released Hello, a ballad that remains one of his most iconic and enduring songs. This sentimental love song marked a departure from his R&B roots, demonstrating his ability to embrace various musical styles. Hello struck a chord with audiences worldwide, earning Richie yet another top spot on the charts and becoming a timeless classic in the process. Following the success of Hello, Richie continued to dominate the charts with 3 more top 10 hits in 1984. Stuck on You climbed to #3, captivating listeners with its melodic charm. Running with the Night, #7, showcased Richie's dynamic vocal range and knack for crafting catchy pop tunes. Penny Lover, #8, added another layer to his repertoire, highlighting his songwriting prowess and ability to craft songs that resonated deeply with his fans. In addition to his solo career, Lionel Richie also found time to collaborate with fellow artists. He took on the role of songwriter and producer for Missing You, a song he created for his former label mate and duet partner, Diana Ross. Missing You not only reached #10 on the pop charts, but also claimed the top spot on the R&B charts, showcasing Richie's versatility in crafting music across different genres. The year 1985 marked another pivotal moment in Lionel Richie's career when he wrote and performed Say You, Say Me for the film White Nights. This song would go on to win an Academy Award and reach #1 on the U.S. music charts, staying there for an impressive 4 weeks. Its widespread popularity made it the second most successful song of 1986, according to Billboard's year-end Hot 100 chart, trailing only behind the charity single That's What Friends Are For by Dion and Friends. Notably, Richie also lent his talents to the historic charity single We Are the World, recorded by USA for Africa in collaboration with other superstar artists. This collective effort resulted in another #1 hit and made a significant impact on the global music scene while raising funds for humanitarian causes. In 1986, Lionel Richie continued his successful musical journey with the release of Dancing on the Ceiling, an album that marked the pinnacle of his chart-topping career. This album produced a remarkable run of 5 hits in both the United States and the United Kingdom, demonstrating Richie's enduring appeal and versatility as an artist. The lead single from the album, Say You, Say Me, not only reached the #1 spot on the U.S. charts, but also garnered international acclaim. This song, along with its Oscar-winning predecessor, Say You, Say Me, solidified Richie's status as a global superstar. The title track, Dancing on the Ceiling, followed closely behind, peaking at #2 on the U.S. charts. Its infectious melody and catchy lyrics made it a fan favorite and a memorable part of Richie's discography. Richie's ability to create heartfelt ballads remained evident with Love Will Conquer All, which reached #9 on the U.S. charts. This song showcased his gift for crafting emotionally resonant songs that touched the hearts of his listeners. The album also featured Ballerina Girl, U.S. #7, and Say La, U.S. #20, further highlighting the diversity of Richie's musical talent. These tracks not only added depth to the album, but also contributed to its overall commercial success. Following the triumph of Dancing on the Ceiling, Richie took a brief hiatus from recording and performing. It wasn't until 1992 that he made a return to the music scene with the release of his first greatest hits collection, Back to Front. This compilation served as a testament to his illustrious career and celebrated his numerous chart-topping hits. In 1996, Lionel Richie broke his silence with the release of Louder Than Words. With this album, Richie resisted the temptation to change his style or chase the musical trends of the past decade. Instead, he remained true to his signature sound, characterized by well-crafted soul music that had evolved into what is now known as contemporary R&B. Despite his commitment to his musical roots, Richie's albums in the late 1990s, including Louder Than Words and Time, failed to replicate the commercial success of his earlier work. Nevertheless, Richie continued to create music, staying true to his chosen path and consistently delivering quality songs. In more recent years, Richie's albums like Renaissance and Just For You have harked back to his older style, finding success in Europe while receiving more modest attention in the United States. Although his recording and live work have become less frequent over time, Lionel Richie's enduring talent, dedication to his craft, and timeless hits ensure his legacy as one of the most iconic figures in contemporary R&B and pop music. There is a dark side to life that Richie doesn't want you to know about. His first marriage took place on October 18, 1975, when he wed his college sweetheart, Brenda Harvey. Their union was a representation of young love and commitment. In 1983, an extraordinary event unfolded in Richie's life when he and Brenda informally adopted Nicole Camille Escovedo, who later became known as Nicole Richie. Nicole was the 2-year-old daughter of a member of Richie's band and also the niece of renowned drummer Sheila E. The Richies raised Nicole as their own daughter and eventually took the legal step to formally adopt her when she was 9 years old. This act of love and devotion demonstrated Richie's strong sense of family and his willingness to embrace fatherhood for Nicole's sake. However, their marriage faced challenges in June 1988 when Brenda Harvey was arrested and charged with various offenses, including corporal injury to a spouse, resisting arrest, trespassing, vandalism, battery, and disturbing the peace. The incident occurred when Brenda discovered Lionel Richie at Diane Alexander's Beverly Hills apartment. This tumultuous episode marked a turning point in their relationship. Richie and Harvey eventually decided to part ways, and they officially divorced on August 9, 1993, after nearly 18 years of marriage. Their separation marked the end of a significant chapter in Richie's life. Subsequently, Lionel Richie found love once more and married Diane Alexander on December 21, 1995. Their union brought the addition of a son, Miles Brockman Richie, born on May 27, 1994. Their family expanded further with the birth of a daughter, Sophia Richie, on August 24, 1998. This period represented a new beginning for Richie as he embraced fatherhood once again. However, his marriage to Diane Alexander faced its own set of challenges, and the couple decided to part ways in 2004, leading to another chapter of change in Richie's personal life. One of the most challenging periods in Richie's life occurred when he faced prolonged throat problems that threatened his singing career. Over a span of 4 years, he underwent surgery 4 times, with conventional doctors delivering a grim prognosis that he might lose his ability to sing. It was at this critical juncture that Richie turned to holistic medicine for answers. A holistic doctor identified the root cause of his issues as acid reflux, primarily triggered by the foods Richie was consuming before bedtime. This diagnosis offered a lifeline to his singing career and marked a turning point in his health journey. In 2008, Lionel Richie became a grandfather. For the first time when his daughter, Nicole Richie, gave birth to a baby girl with Joel Madden, the lead singer of the rock band Good Charlotte. The arrival of his first grandchild was a joyous occasion for Richie and his family, marking the beginning of a new generation in their family lineage. The happiness continued in 2009, when Nicole Richie and Joel Madden welcomed their second child, further expanding the family and bringing additional joy to Lionel Richie as a doting grandfather. Aside from his music career and family life, Richie has been associated with the Freemasons, a fraternal organization with a rich history and tradition of community involvement and charity work. Richie's dedication to philanthropy extended to raising awareness and funds for important causes, such as breast cancer research. He played a significant role in raising over $3.1 million for the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. In one touching moment, Richie shared with the audience that his grandmother had been diagnosed with breast cancer in her 80s, but she not only survived but also lived to the remarkable age of 103 years old. She served as his enduring symbol of hope and inspiration, motivating him to become an advocate for breast cancer awareness and research. What do you think about Lionel Richie's tragic life? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.